Let's go. I go by 44 Jack, and you're watching an introduction to the software-defined radio that is the HackRF PortaPack H2. Now, this is one of the first software-defined radios that I actually purchased when I got into electronics. And when a lot of people ask me what's the first SDR they should get, I often divert them to this because I feel like it's so beginner-friendly and there's a plethora of knowledge to be gained by analyzing signals using one of these. It makes it quite easy, in my opinion. A software-defined radio is a type of radio that utilizes software to handle the signal processing. And as you'll see later on in this video, this device allows you to observe signals coming from aeroplanes, key fobs, car keys, Bluetooth devices, and everything in between. So without further ado, let's get into it.
What you're seeing on the screen is the HackRF being opened up. It's important to understand this because what looks like one device is actually made up of two separate components. The bottom component is the HackRF itself. This is the component that's doing all the hard work, and it's what's responsible for transmitting, receiving, and processing radio signals across a wide range of frequencies. Sitting on top is the PortaPack H2. Now, this device does not have any transceiver capabilities on its own. Instead, it's what allows us to see information, change settings, and control what the HackRF is actually doing. You can think of the HackRF as the engine, whereas the PortaPack H2 is the dashboard and the controls. One does the work, whereas the other allows us to see and interact with it. Now, the HackRF was designed to and is capable of functioning on its own by connecting it to a computer via a USB. However, the PortaPack H2 has no function without the HackRF.
Another fun application on the HackRF is the ADSB receiver, and what this does is allow you to capture the air traffic around you at any given time. So let's go right now and see what is flying around me. At the moment, you can see this is a plane owned by Ryanair. It's a jet engine. Let's see what happens when we attach the low noise amplifier. Now back into ADSB with the low noise amplifier attached, and let's see if we're going to pick up any more plane signals than we did prior to this. Now remember, we only picked up signals from 2 planes. Let's go. Okay, so as you can see, with the low noise amplifier attached, we're picking up much more planes. Let's pick on this one here. So this is a Virgin Atlantic plane. We've got the altitude, latitude, number of engines is 2. Land plane, the model is a Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner. We've got the registration for it, and you can also see it on the map in real time. So you can do this for pretty much any plane that you capture a signal for, and this is done by something called ADSB, and it's what planes, helicopters, and the majority of air vehicles use that pinpoints their coordinates, registration, and things like that. So think of this as kind of like an ANPR for aeroplanes. One more, let's go with here. We've picked up a British Airways plane. We've got the latitude, the longitude, and its position on the map is here. So we can actually see more than one plane's position on the map. So that's ADSB. So this is the scanner app, and what it does is search for particular frequencies. So let's do a search for, I don't know, 868 megahertz, which is a common frequency for LoRa devices. And let's put the end at 868.9. We'll do a search, and every time the HackRF picks up a frequency between the start and the end, it's going to alert me in a yellow or a green depending on how long it sticks with that frequency. So for example, as it's going on, you can see it's just going up between 868 and 868.9. When it gets to 868.9, it starts again at 868, and it does this over and over and over again until it captures a signal in the designated ranges. How does capturing a signal actually work on one of these devices? Let's talk about it. What's good about the Looking Glass app is it puts all of these signals into their own categories. So we've got here Wi-Fi 5 gigahertz signals, we've got Bluetooth and Wi-Fi on the 2.4 gigahertz, we've got ISM band 900 megahertz, water meters, railroad, USA pagers. Right now I'm going to go into the capture app, and I've got a device here that I know transmits on 868 megahertz. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to here, and I'm going to choose 868 6.0. I'm going to hit record, and with this device to the left, I'm going to now send a signal, and just like that, we've captured the signal. What you can see here, that red transmission, I'll send it again just so you can see. That is a signal that's actually being captured, sent from this device and intercepted by this HackRF here. And when I've captured the signal, head over to replay, and as you can see, we've got multiple files that we can replay, including the one that we just captured a moment ago. That is how the HackRF captures radio signals, and it's how any radio signal can be captured, whether it's from a mobile phone, a key fob, a device like this just broadcasting its position or a message. No signal is invisible, they all come up in a radio spectrum, as I demonstrated already on my Instagram. If you haven't seen that video, head over there at 44Jack. If you've learned something valuable, put it in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm 44Jack. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I'm gone.